Welcome to the time travel meditation. This is the meditation that's going to allow you to get centered and focus and let go of all the things that have been happening in your past. Even letting go to the present moment as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to find ourselves traveling into the future, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Creating a vision for what that future is going to look like, whether that's the end of the day today, the end of the month, the end of the quarter, the end of the year, or a certain date you have in mind. We're going to think about that moment. We're going to go there. We're going to feel it. We're going to connect to it. We're going to think about it. And then through the process, we're going to see all the things that lead up to that. How do we show up? Who is in our lives? Who are we connecting with? How are we talking? How are we acting? What steps are we taking to make that future become our reality? So what we're going to start off doing to get there is you're just going to lay down. Just get comfortable. Get your back on the ground. Put your head on the ground. Feet on the ground. Hands on the ground. If you're able to get outside and ground onto some grass, that'd be great. If not, your home works, your bed works. So lay down, get comfortable. We want to let go of all the stresses. So we're not going to be tense. We're not going to be in this typical meditation pose. We're just going to lay down and let go. Focus breaths. Some centering breaths. So you're going to breathe in through the nose. Hold it for 3 seconds. You're going to breathe out for 3 seconds. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're letting go of the stress and the fears and the worries that are behind you. They're having in this moment. Just going to be present in that breath. So we can soon go to the future. So continue that breathing. Stay in that breathing until you hear this song change. Once the song changes, jump into the next step.
This is your grace.
All right, now that you're feeling calm and focused, centered and present in the breath, we're now going to build into the transformative breathing that's going to allow us to travel time, travel with our soul, with our hearts, with our emotions, and with our mind. You'll hear the sound playing behind you, which is the Hugh chant. Some people call it the sound of God, the sound of love, the sound of the soul. We're going to use this sound in our transformative breath work to get us to a point where we can really lock into that future moment. Right? So right now, you're not even thinking about anything but your breath again. And instead of that slow breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're going to do a paced breathing all through the mouth. And it's going to be at a good pace. It doesn't have to be too fast. We definitely don't want it too slow. So as you're breathing, it's all going to be through the mouth. It's going to be like this. As you can tell, I have the same pace going on through my breath work. In, out, in, out, in, out, all through the mouth. And you're just going to continue to go. At some point here, you're going to feel like you want to quit. It's going to jump in and tell you, stop. This is right now, your body is preparing for that time travel. Again, that nice pace breath. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Continue that until this change in music happens again. Once the next change in music happens, we'll hit that next phase. All right, the next step of the meditation, we've done our focused breathing. We've done our transformative breathing. Now you're ready to pick the date. I want you to pick that date in the future that you want to travel to. It could be the end of day today, the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of the quarter, the end of the year. It could be a certain date that you already have in the calendar. You know there's something big coming up, a big game, a big meeting, a big event, a wedding, a party, whatever it might be. I want you to set that date. What is that date? Imagine yourself. You got the keypad to DeLorean. Put in that date. Put in the month, the year, the day, the time. Once you have that date, you're going to hear this music going. I want you to sit and visualize. Visualize that day going exactly the way it's planned to go. Imagine that day going as if you're showing up as your best self and everything's working in your favor. God is on your side. The universe is on your side. Everything is manifesting the way you've always dreamed. That day is happening the way it's intended to happen. At the end of that day, that event, you look and say, that was perfect. I want you to visualize that now. Who are you talking to? Who are you seeing? Who are you interacting with? How are you showing up? How do you feel? What actions are you taking? What are you saying to them? What are you doing with your body? What are you wearing? Where are you at? What's the weather like? What room are you in? What's the energy like? What's the vibe like? Go to that day. Every detail you can think of, bring it into your awareness. Really live there. Get to the point where you can feel like it's just happening inside. You can actually feel your body get excited. You can feel your body feel those emotions. Sit in that and think until the change in music happens again. Alright, you'll hear this music has changed. We're now on to that next phase. You can get up, shake your body off, come back into the present moment. You just had a really big experience traveling into the future, having this amazing experience you just had. Now it's time to act on it. Now we're going to use all that information, and now we have the opportunity in our reality, in our physical reality that we see with our eyes. We can now follow that same framework, that same path to get those same results. So I want you to do one of three things. I want you to go journal about all the big breakthroughs, things that happen, people you need to call, things you need to do. What do you need to change about you to be that person? Journal about that. The second thing you can do is you can plan it. Pull out your daily planner if you have one. Start scheduling things in. Who do you need to call? Who do you need to reach out to? Where do you need to go? How do you need to show up for that meeting that you have coming up? Give yourself time to prepare for that. Put the time and dates in your calendar when you need to do certain things to get that future you just envisioned. And the last thing you can do is you can pull out your phone, create some reminders, create some stuff in your phone, in your calendar on your phone. Set some alarms, set some reminders, take some action, do something that's going to allow you to live in the reality of what you just experienced mentally, emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. Use this meditation daily if you want, weekly, monthly, yearly, use it however you're going to get the most out of it. I love this being part of my morning routine. I just time travel to 11:59 at the end of the day. And I think about, what did my day look like? What did I do today? How did I show up? How did I act? I live that day ahead of time. I come back, I plan my day, I go do it. It's like I get a second chance to do the things I need to do. I get to live that day once and then live it again. I have some people who like to do this on a weekly basis, think of their week. Some people do it on a monthly basis, thinking of their month. People that do this in their yearly planning. I have people that they have a big event coming up. I'm going to use this before that event. What do I need to do leading up to that big presentation I have to give, to that big game I'm about to play? Again, I hope you guys absolutely love this meditation and have the most amazing and blessed day.